Okay, so that was the peppers, and some of them are sprouting, and some of whatever I put in the middle there that I showed at the end that's kind of bowed over, that's sprouting. I can't even remember what I put there. Good thing about these videos is I can go back and see. I didn't make a map of that one. That was my stomach growling, that loud noise. I'm just drinking my green tea with a little bit of lime juice because I don't think I have any lemon left, and doing a little study out of that book that my doctor gave me. And here are the other ones, and some of them have already germinated. And these are the mostly cabbage and some marigolds. But I hate to take the lid off and mess up the heat, but I don't think that it'll kill them literally. Sorry, my hands are so shaky. I have not eaten this morning. So these are the first cabbages I planted, which I think are the red. They're going to be red cabbage. And I love looking at little sprouts. I don't know if you guys do. If you don't, then you probably shouldn't be watching this. This is whatever I planted. This is the broccoli. And the marigolds haven't come out yet. And this one up here, let me look up what this is. Because in these 2 rows, there are like 5 sprouts already. So that would be 8 and 9. Let's look down here. Oh, they are. That's mesclun. That's going to be delicious. This one, I'm not sure if it has or hasn't sprouted. Right here. That's how it looked when I planted it. I think that's a marigold, giant marigold. So, yep, they're not that interesting. Well, I think it's really interesting, but you know, there's not a whole lot of action going on yet. But soon this will all be covered in green sprouts. Okay, so I put the lid back on. Okay, the reason that I decided to film this morning is I wanted to show you the process of planting in one of these. This is my favorite pot that I own. They're kind of expensive, so I don't have a lot of them. Fill the bottom with water, warm water I did, because I'm going to germinate some lavender seeds in here, I think. And it's terracotta, and then the outside is glazed. As you could see, the top of the inside was glazed, and a little bit of the top inside was glazed. So it's 2 totally separate parts to come together, and it looks really pretty. And it's really nice because you don't have to worry about watering as much. And the lavender that I tried in here 2 years ago did really well. I think lavender, the French lavender, grows in a pretty dry climate. Is it arid? No, I don't think it's that hot. It's just dry. So this is nice because it doesn't, if you don't pour it from the top, it doesn't give it like too much water for the lavender and the herbs to grow. The one I want to plant in there is this. I'm going to read if I need to soak it or anything like that. Oh, this is a Dutch one, so it probably needs to be more wet. Oh, that's really fuzzy. It says sow seeds 1 to 2 inches apart, or 1/2 to 1 inch apart, sorry, in a container of seed starting mix. Okay, evenly moist but not soggy. Okay, it doesn't say anything about soaking them. I'm going to peek on the inside of the package because they have more information, I think, on the inside. Nope, not in this one. Sometimes they have writing in there and drawings so you can identify seedlings and stuff. There's the packet, and I think I direct seeded some of this already, but I definitely want to try to start it in this favorite pot of mine. So there was this little packet inside the main one. And you can see there aren't that many seeds in there, so I gotta be careful with them. So I'm gonna just barely cover them. And it says to provide a light source. So I guess I'll put it in the window. And I'm gonna make the soil more moist than I was planning on, because this is not the French lavender, this is Dutch. This looks like a good sunny morning spot. Windowsill. Okay, I'm gonna add water. The other good thing about this pot is it will not let it get too overly moist, because the terracotta will suck the extra water. After a while it'll absorb it. It would be hard to overwater in that pot. Okay, I'm gonna go water the peppers now. I haven't watered them yet today. These look pretty moist. Put a little bit of water, warm water. There's a jalapeno seed floating around in there. I don't know if you could see earlier, but I can really tell that the lemon one is about to turn into a sprout. Or maybe that is it sprouting. My hand can't hold very steady. So all of the celery and romaine that I was growing there, I transplanted into the garden, and my friend who owns the property was really excited about that. She really wants to grow celery. And the new aloe plant that branched off of the old one has 2 leaves now. It's getting stronger. My friend who gave me this raised it from, she has a huge plant that she raised from a cutting here in Washington. So it makes me wonder if it needs more water than the kind that's in the desert. But you'd think a plant is a plant. When I end up with extra water like this, I like to save it for Oscar, because I like to leave it overnight, let the chlorine evaporate, and then keep filling up his tank. I had a filter on there, and I feel like it was doing more harm than good. It would get really... I had changed it 3 times, the charcoal, but it just kept getting really mucky, and the whole tank did. But since now I just feed him once a day instead of like 2 or 3 times a day. And yeah, the filter's not in there. And I just keep adding fresh water. I feel like that works better if I add fresh water once every day or 2. So I got really good news this morning. I'm in a good mood because I was hoping that somebody would come join me in my morning workouts that my doctor prescribed, the swimming every hour, or swimming every morning for an hour, 5 or 6 days a week. And my friend just sent me a message saying that she's going to be there every day. She's going to be getting there half an hour after I plan on it, but it'll be nice to have a friend there. I actually ran into some old friends there yesterday and got to talk to them for quite a while, so that was nice, and made one new friend, which is kind of hard to do when you're my age, but I'm excited that this friend will be there because we have similar goals and interests, and we've tried to work out together before, but we just didn't get it together. She had like 2-month-old twins at the time, and now they're like